Hello, Libra. Welcome to your weekly reading. I've been telling the other signs that as it stands right now, I'm going to be doing readings in order of the most watched videos. Okay, so that's for the weekly readings. Yeah, Devil cards already jumping out at us here. Libra, what have you gotten yourself into here? What's your situation? We're going to get a few more cards. Typically, this is my card where, two people are tied together and generally not a good thing. But here we have the Two of Cups coming out. Interesting. All right, let's pull a few more cards. See where this takes us. Could be temptation. That's another meaning for the Devil card. I always love the Two of Cups because the Two of Cups is really the coming together of two people where there's not just a physical attraction, but there's, very intimate connection, emotional intimacy. This is a very gentle connection, a very trusting connection. So let's see what comes after this to get a sense of your overview here. This is something that you've been waiting for a really long time. Huh. Isn't that something? Could be that this relationship started out as something that was a temptation, of something that was maybe forbidden even. And now there's a coming together. And again, like I said, this is something that you've been waiting for a very long time. This temptation was based in difficulty making a decision. And this was something very turbulent. I think you felt very turbulent when making this decision. Like your emotions felt turbulent. Do I do this? Do I do that? I can't decide, and kind of like this back and forth, back and forth, back and forth sort of thing. There was something about fairness. Or potentially you could have been waiting for this person to get a divorce, is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, when I see this falling right under the Three of Wands, the Sun, the happiest card in the deck, okay? And so this is a time of just joy, of elation, I guess you could say, passion, of innocence. It's just something it's a beautiful thing, and it makes you feel on top of the world, absolutely on top of the world. Seems pretty straightforward at this point. Pretty clear. Page of Wands in reverse, Ace of Swords, and Two of Wands. Yeah, I feel like for you, this may not have even been trying to make a choice, but it could have even been waiting. It was a period of waiting, and trying to remain balanced during that waiting period. There's a passionate message that wasn't coming in, and I feel like it's something that you couldn't put forward, sitting here in this indecision or this time of like juggling and stuff like that. You weren't able to come towards this person and offer what you wanted. There was things that you wanted to say to them, but it almost feels like you couldn't say it to them until whatever this ended. And, again, I'm just going with divorce here is what I'm feeling. You couldn't communicate this new beginning until that happened. Yeah, and again, I'm just getting like you've waited a really long time for this. I feel like this is something that you felt would leave you feeling like you had the whole world in your hands, sort of thing, to be able to communicate this to them. I think the waiting just about drove you mad. I think you're almost a bit annoyed by it, and like I said, for you it was very emotionally turbulent. It was a difficult time to do that. Got the Empress, the Hermit, and the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this was your person. Again, I'm picking up masculine energy today. I feel like I'm reading for a masculine energy, quite honestly. And this is your Empress, okay? So this person I'm hearing was worth waiting for, very much worth waiting for. And they've gone through a period of time where they've had to go within and find answers and seek what they've needed. Okay, the Empress, you know, I'm going to say is somebody that was married. That's how I feel the energy. Yeah, I'm just thinking, you know, I'm getting that thought long and hard about this. I do believe this person is currently single now. Through this introspection and taking time to go within and stuff, this person has really come into their own. They've come into their independence. They're, you know, well off. So, you know, they may not be wealthy, but they're certainly very comfortable and have everything that they need. They are very good at moderating their environment, so the things around them and stuff. And just very peaceful. There's a very peaceful feeling to this. I have a feeling that when they were in this previous relationship, there was some sadness there. Absolutely. I feel like they were in a position where they had to uphold a standard. They had to be somebody who they maybe weren't really, which I know goes in direct conflict with the traditional meaning of the Empress. But this is just intuitively what I'm picking up off this card. They weren't happy like that. I'm just hearing it was all for show. It was just an image and stuff, and kind of a miserable way of being, Libra, for this person. And again, here they come out with the Nine of Pentacles. So they are having to start over in respect in some way, shape, or form, but they're much happier with this. They're much more feeling peaceful, just very peaceful. Yeah, absolutely. And they're looking for their 10 of Cups. Okay, that's what they really want. Like I said, there's something about this marriage that was for show, and there was duties and responsibilities and stuff like that that felt quite heavy for this person. And they're just looking for, you know, this happy family, this love ever after sort of thing, which clearly when you're getting the Sun, you're absolutely receiving, right? Tell us more about this situation. Just gonna move these up a little bit. Libra, if you are enjoying these readings, if there's anything in here that resonates, please do be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. It just helps the channel grow and thrive. I love being able to do this, so the longer I can do it, the better. Absolutely. Any other messages here? The readings today have been really straightforward, in opposition of yesterday, which they were not. Today's, it's, you know, what you see is kind of what you get. It's really interesting. Oh, okay, that's like a hot mess. I'm not going to take that many. That's like a whole reading within itself. I might even keep this one short and sweet. Sometimes you don't need to go on and on. Sometimes a quick reading is just, like when it's concise, it says enough. What more do you need to know, right? I just heard that song. It's a song by the Tragically Hip, and it's called Long Time Running. So I don't know if that, if you want to give that a listen, Google that up, or Spotify, Apple iTunes, whatever your media platform is, but you might hear something in there that resonates, something in the lyrics. So I believe you two have known each other for quite some time, and like I said, this is something that you've been waiting for them to do for quite some time, but it's been a difficult process. This person, you know, with this Empress energy, I feel like they were in this relationship for quite a while. This wouldn't have been something, you know, where you're just, you know, involved for a couple of years and then, you know, you decide it's not working out. This would have been an established home. And there would have been some pretty serious legal matters to attend to with assets and, you know, things like that. I feel like this person might have lost some money or some status. But again, for them, I don't feel like they feel they've really lost all that much, because they've gained so much more in the meantime. For them, it's not a burden to have walked away from some of that. Not at all. No. Like I said, I really do believe I'm reading for a masculine in this reading. I'm really picking that up, and that your person is a feminine energy. Any of the messages for Lovely Libras. With respect to this connection, I don't know if you two have actually had this discussion yet. It doesn't really feel like you have. Sorry guys if you see my hand fiddling around, but my screen shut off. I'm gonna totally have to fix that. Not nearly as much fun as reading, that's for sure. That's why I always leave that technical stuff. Still haven't learned how to edit and everything because this is just way more fun. Yeah, I don't know if you two have had a formal discussion about this yet. I think you know about this. Like, I think you know that this has come to an end sort of thing and that this is what the two of you wanted. I just feel like there's maybe some loose ends still being tied up is the feeling that I'm getting. Any other messages, Spirit? I don't know if you're a person that's kind of not a person of many words. You're an air sign, so I kind of find that hard to believe. And I'm an air sign, so I can actually say that. I can make fun of us. It's actually an admirable trait, I think. So, but I'm kind of getting this sense that maybe you're not one of those people that needs to hear a lot of words. Maybe you're just like, let's just get to the point. Let's just cut straight to it sort of thing. So let's, Spirit, could we just get even one card? Might be a bit older. This might be a bit older of a relationship, like in your 40s or 50s. Chaos and conflict. Yeah. So I feel, you know, like there has been a lot of chaos and conflict in the past. I kind of feel like this is more for your person. I don't feel that you've got a lot of chaos in your life. I think, you know, this comes from the other person and they're shedding kind of this concrete layer, this armor that they've had to put on. Again, I'm getting the impression that this relationship that they were previously involved in, they couldn't be themselves entirely. You know, they had to put on a facade almost. I don't know if they had to entertain, you know, for their spouse or something, but something about this, you know, is being shed now, which again leads me to believe that this is wrapping up. This hasn't been, yeah, exactly. This person really understood. You can see here, they understood that this relationship was not for them, okay? You can see the chess pieces here, and it's like, nope, I'm not willing to play this game anymore. Like, this is not living. And there's, you know, I don't know if it's someone that's passed over that's helped them, you know, come to this, that's helped provide them this clarity. Yeah, there's something about that, someone providing them the clarity to see that this is not for you, this is not living, this is not how you want to live, you know, the rest of your life, however long that may be, right? I'm just hearing you're a just and fair person. I think you've been very good to this person in the sense that you've been very patient and you haven't been pushy, and, you know, I think you may have felt that way at times, you know, like impatient and like, come on already, you know, but I don't know that you ever let it show. Co-create. Yeah. This is a new beginning for this person. This is something that they're not used to. I'm just getting this sense that, you know, you're two very different people, but when you come together, you're actually perfect for each other, right? I'm wondering if they're a fire sign, like a fire, like an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius here, because you're represented by the owl, so I suspect you're probably a pretty intuitive person. You're wise. You can kind of cut through the BS. You are very good at seeing through people and through situations and stuff, whereas this person, again, I'm feeling status almost. I don't know if they're wealthier than you, but certainly someone who's kind of poised and also to the point, quite honestly. I don't think this person minces words either, if I'm being honest. But you are two very different people. Any other messages for Libra before we end the reading here? Any other messages here? Okay, that seems a bit much. We'll read them. It's not too bad. It's interesting that the Page of Wands came out. It's like something that wanted to be said but couldn't be. Yeah, I feel like this is your energy here. You've been the observer for this time. Okay, you've been watching. You're watching your shining star. Okay, it's kind of what I'm getting. You've kind of been this person looking from afar and really, really wanting so badly to tell them these things. Whoops, I got that backwards. You know, wanting to tell them everything that you had to hold back on while they were going kind of through this process. I think you can breathe a sigh of relief now. You know that this is coming to a close and that you will be able to communicate your feelings and all those things that you always wanted to. Yeah, we're getting yang, which is giving, right? Versus the yin, receiving and exchanging gifts. So I think it's, you know, up and coming that the two of you will be reconnecting or connecting up again in kind of this lighter energy. You're going to be having discussions. You're going to be talking about all the things, all the passionate ideas that you have and stuff like that, bringing that forward and potentially exchanging gifts. You know, just seeing if I can pick anything else up off of that. No, I'm really not. I mean, I think it's, again, I'm feeling this really straightforward energy is like, well, you know, why make it complicated? What you see is what you get, sort of thing, right? So, Libra, I hope you enjoyed your reading today. Again, if you enjoyed this reading, if it resonated with you at all, please hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.